If you a side chick and you proud, we love you. The notion that men don't like side chicks, this is why I didn't even want to argue with Young Miami. Without women like you, niggas couldn't balance a roster. We need a girl like you. Hopeless, lost, and thinking you're the number one, when in reality, y'all sharing that community dick. It's all good. You go, girl. You want to think you number one? Fine. Okay? But a man always chooses, usually with his resources, but when you're like Diddy, your resources are very plentiful. You choose with your family and who you choose to have a family with. Now, I know some people might be like, well, apparently this new girl, you know what I mean, Diddy didn't mean to have a kid with. Regardless, whoever the nigga nutting and trying to have a kid with, and the ones he don't have a kid with, tells you all you need to know. Okay? Now, Carisha, you know, she was upset at me today. And it wasn't that she was really upset at me. She was upset because the identity, and I told you who the identity of Diddy's baby mama was last night, got revealed. It's a young woman named Dana Tran, okay? No, she's not a rapper. She's not going around prancing, talking about how she's this and she's that. And Diddy's a smart guy. Because the likes of Young Miami, and I hate to say it, you could buy a Young Miami with 2 purses and a fucking lip kit and some lashes. That's how you get them bitches in line. I'm sorry to say, when I say bitches, I'm not talking about Young Miami at all. But women like those, few menial gifts gets them in line. Diddy has the resources. Here's a Maybach. She shut the fuck up. Here's a Maybach and here's a show. Shorty's on like 6 episodes for like 6 months. Like, you could tell, like, Diddy's just coping with you, shorty. Whatever. It's got her to shut up and be another notch under the belt and be another person on the roster. Women hate to acknowledge the truth. They all want to be queens, bosses. Oh, I'm not his side chick. I'm a boss of myself. No. We've heard the thirstiness. I could go back to it. You gave an infamous, stupid line. Young Miami. If you didn't realize how fucking stupid you sounded here, let me play back.
I'm single, but I'm dating.
The nigga who you are holding up signs for. Oh my God! Hold on, let me bring it up back here. The nigga who you fucking holding up signs for like a fucking groupie. Since we're at the point where I just gotta address you straight. You see this groupie-like behavior right here, shorty? You're nothing but a side chick. I don't care what you want to think in your head. I don't care what gift you get. Still a side chick. I don't care what you say to yourself. You could cry yourself to sleep, or you could be like, oh, I'm laughing, I'm crying in the Maybach instead of the fucking Toyota Corolla. Whatever you say, you the side chick. You can say, oh, no, well, he don't got a main. A man is going to choose with who he's going to be with. First of all, a man usually chooses with a title of girlfriend. Diddy has clearly said he's not willing to give you the title. He said he's single, right to your face, on your show, and you giggled through it and acted delusional. He said, I'm single. You said, well, we go together real bad. That sounds fucking cute, but you're just a side. I'm sorry. The entrees don't get treated like that. I'm sorry. The entrees don't get treated like that, shorty. It's crazy because this is probably the first time you're a side. But I ain't trying to go all fresh and fit for y'all. When y'all dealing with a big billionaire, that big B, yeah, your side chick quality for those niggas. I'm sorry to tell you. Another nigga who just worth maybe 1 or 2 million, he'll wife you up. But for Diddy, an old school player that done dated Cassie, that done dated, name me some of the people that they done dated. J-Lo, you know what I mean? Like, you know, let's talk about the celebrities, not some of the other people who are not celebrities. You just a notch under his belt. I'm sorry, shorty. I'm not saying this to put her down at all, because I like Young Miami. I think she's a positive person. But here's the thing about most women. They act like they're accepting of the situation when in reality it's burning their soul. She's been in turmoil. This is why I keep telling y'all, Don't listen to a Young Miami and most of these women when they're talking about a lifestyle that really they're coping with. You were burning up inside. Every day you saw Diddy getting massaged by another chick. He's dicking down another chick. You get leftover dick. What he didn't get from another chick, that's what you getting. Your pH balance is like a roller coaster, nigga. Let's keep it a bean. But I know you want to create this whole thing. And let me tell you about this Young Miami. Because I see women like you trying to lie to young women. Don't lie to the young women. You supposedly got a bag. And you still in this lifestyle. So nobody cares about, oh, I see you trying to shit on women, be like, oh, chicks keep saying that I would never, but bitch, that's why I'm different. I would. No, you're not happy about that. You had a mental breakdown today. You had a fucking mental breakdown. Because at the end of the day, you realize you're nothing but a fucking cheerleader. Go Poppy. You should be outside the fucking, is that the waiting room? Like, what's that waiting room for when people having birth? Why weren't you out there? Go Diddy, another child. You got mad at me because today it looked like you had that big red nose on. And don't say that, oh, we just getting up in your business, because you've been sharing your whole business. Ain't your show called Carisha, Please? Don't you bring Diddy on there who showed up and embarrassed you, but you try to play it off like you were some queen? Let me play the embarrassment. If you didn't know this was embarrassing, let me play it.
I'm single.
I'm
Dating. I'm just...
The nigga who you're holding up signs for said, I'm single and dating. And you still sat there like, I couldn't even call you boo-boo because that would be too much of a compliment for you. The nigga literally said, I'm single and dating. But you were cool with it back then because you got a Maybach, or let me say it correctly, a Maybach. And you got a fucking show. Your raps ain't making that much money. We know. Baby's making all the money for QC. I know. So you were cool with it back then. He did a whole interview on the Breakfast Club. Basically summing it up to, nigga, I'm living my hot boy summer. Well, it's fucking December. So you could be in this denial all you want. I'm just trying to tell you that because you've shared your life, and I'm not judging you based on your decisions. You are free to do whatever you want. If you want Maybachs and this and third, the thing is, you know you could probably afford those things without him. You want to act like you're cool with it because you're trying to brainwash other women to think that you're happy. You're not happy. What you did today was the most unhappiest thing I've ever seen a woman do. You were bothered by a title when a nigga literally stared you in your face and told you he wouldn't give you a title. He only called you friend. You're bothered by me calling you a side chick when a nigga looked in your eyes, in your soul. You grinned and he called you a friend. You held up signs. Everybody at an award show is saying, who's this goofy doing this? We're going to get back to the thing in a second, but let me just finish her ass off for a second. Let me play the clip where my man just sat there and shat on you and you took it and smiled, nigga. Don't get online trying to get a Big Act, because Big Act is one of those. You see what I did to your label mate Short Bus Baby? You not even half a way successful where you think you could, like, come on now. That's what I'm trying to keep it calm with you, because you know what? At the end of the day, I know people love to say I go at black women and go at women, but I do understand that you're hurting. You just realized the guy who you've been obsessing about, who seems to clearly and openly and have no problem sending signals about brother love and saying that he's loving multiple women in clearly a polygamous situation at nearly 50. He's basically saying that he's having a kid with another woman. You are hurting. And I want to send my prayers to you. I don't want to keep getting at you. So everything you said about me, which very objectionable. I could get at you about that. And I might point it out, but I'm not going to get at you about it. You know why? Because you're hurting. you one of those women who get into these situations with men, and you're the proof that men can't be upfront. Because certain women be like, nah, tell us the truth and we'll be good. Deep down, they're not good. Diddy told you what it was. You ain't never gonna be the main. You a side dish. You an appetizer. You ain't never entree status. He playing your face and behind your back. He got a baby that's being born. You better get used to them Pampers. Huggies will be coming calling. You a babysitter at this point, but you won't get mad at him because you can't. He told you the truth. You told him you could deal with it. But now when it actually is here, and he probably didn't even give you the courtesy of telling you before it happened. So you know what you did? You found out about it just like me on TMZ. It hurt. Of course it hurts. All that city girl shit you was preaching, everybody seen you were a fucking hypocrite. All that city girl shit you were preaching, people see that was fucking hurt. You wanted a man to accept you. You wanted a man to make you a queen. All that, oh, rich nigga, just give me my money and I'm good. No, you were embarrassed. All that city girl shit y'all preached, that shit is not practical. Most of y'all go ahead and try to get a boyfriend. Even your label mate got a boyfriend, or your group mate got a boyfriend. All of that shit, pimp these niggas out for money. When do y'all do it? Teach me the practicality. Doesn't happen. So now you're embarrassed. But you can't say nothing to the nigga. You know why? Because Diddy probably hit you with notice for paternity leave. You know why? Got a newborn. Got to go spend some time over there. Over that household. Kicking it with his new baby moms. Let me correct it. Baby moms, not side chick. Let me correct it. Baby moms, not side chick. Let me tell you how the hierarchy of shit works, shorty. Since you seem to be in denial. The wives are upper echelon. The girlfriends, current, are upper echelon. The baby mamas, they're kind of fluid because it's a baby mama. That's the key to your legacy. That's the other half to your offspring. But y'all, whether you want to admit it or not, you're in a harem. And it's interesting when you said I called you out your name. Like, I think you were reacting to my tweet, or maybe you were reacting. I did say your name on my live when I was on Twitch, but I didn't say your name in a tweet earlier. And I'll show you the tweet right now. This was my tweet. Let me show you the tweet that got her all bent out of shape. I said this. I said, Diddy's different. My nigga done fucked around and had a side baby on his harem of side chicks. Brother loves a real one. You know I didn't say your name? Because you ain't the only one. You on a roster. You a Tuesday chick. And today not Tuesday. It's going to be tomorrow. Today not Tuesday. You're a Tuesday chick. Not good enough for the weekend and not a Friday. Tuesday. Also, not hump day. Tuesday. That's your name. Tuesday. Okay? So I know you think you're no, Tuesday. And I seen your attempt. It was weak. I seen your weak attempt. You see, women like you love to call bullying and cry and, oh, I'm getting shamed, but you try to do the same thing. So let's also mention some of your tweets at me. Maybe you think side chick is that derogative. I actually don't think it is at all. I think a lot of people have realized side chick is not a derogative term if that's what you are. But let's talk about calling someone what they're not and using derogative terms. I didn't know what this, I thought every time he kept saying punk, I didn't know what that is. Apparently that's a derogative term for being a gay individual. I'm not gay. I care not. I don't even want you to be canceled. Also, if it was in the opposite way, and if I called you the B word, or if I called you something that was derogatory, you and the entire shade room and everybody would be calling for my head. But because you said something and you're basically using a gay slur, make no mention, in Florida, a punk, and I'm only using this in the context of explaining what she's calling me, is a derogatory term for a gay individual. Now, I don't want her to be canceled, but I'm just trying to show you the double standards. And this is why you get bent out of shape. Because if I said this to you or anybody else, this would be cancel-act. He's homophobic. But you say to me and there's zero repercussions. Actually, there's a bunch of women. And this is another thing I do want to get to. Most women are usually overtly and blatantly and vocally homophobic more than men. Because there's no repercussions. Now, we could keep scrolling down. And I just want to show you, like, I'm keeping it light with you because you're a woman. And I realize it's just not even on the same, like, even if we're verbally sparring, I can't even get to go in like I would go in on a Little Baby or a Meek Mill or something like that. Because, you're going to say, oh, he's just bullying women when I really handle the males worse. Y'all ever hear? I had D Savage. I was telling D Savage, check in that, check in that joint. You know what I mean? But because I know you're one of the people who, I just got to laugh at what you say because, women are coddled in this society. And if I said the same thing you said, I'd be up for cancellation. I'll even go to, okay, obviously everybody knows now I don't give two fuck about even, let me see if I can find it. I don't give a fuck about fat shaming in this and the third. I guarantee you wouldn't say this to Lizzo. You can sit your fat ass in the house all day, talking, come outside, police ass. I think she's trying to say Bati boy. Young Miami, I'm from Jamaica. I'm in Miami. I'm in Miami twice every month. You're not a gangster. Stop it. The people who shot up your G-Wagon, you ain't spend for that. Stop it. Just stop. Like you see all y'all little rap. Don't y'all realize all y'all rappers, y'all think I'm talking tough? But I'm talking to y'all like the niggas who punk y'all talk to y'all. When niggas spun on you, you did nothing. You sat there and talked to the cops. So don't try to say I'm some police guy, which, by the way, I am. The fuck? I'm not no gangster, but it's unfortunate when I keep saying black culture is crime culture because you have a woman who ain't done no gangster shit talking crime culture. You're talking crime culture talking about I'm a police nigga when you ain't never spent. Name me anything that Young Miami did gangster. Name me that. Never. Stop talking like that. You the reason why black men get killed. Because you talk about something and incite niggas to do shit that you'll never do. The aim in society is to protect women. But a lot of you women try to send men on dummy missions. You won't do the jail time. You won't fire a pistol. All you will do is gas another nigga up to throw his life away. You're stupid, Young Miami. So think about what you got going on because the nigga you're a side chick to fucking had a baby on you. You're mad at the whole world talking about come outside. If I'll be in Miami this month, are you going to do something? No. What are you going to do? Try to get somebody else to do something? So you're going to try to get somebody else to throw their life away for you? Shorty, you a fucking side chick. Admit it. I'm praying for your healing. But encouraging other black men because you ain't doing a goddamn thing. You ain't done nothing but twerk and read lyrics that other niggas done wrote for you. What are you talking about? What talent? What talent do you have? You could probably say the same in return. But I'll tell you the talent. I'll roast you to oblivion. I'm a little bit more funny than you. The point is here, Young Miami. I didn't say it with malicious intent. I call a spade a spade. And that's why I don't take, when you say Akademiks is fat ass nigga, whatever, nigga, I'm not taking it. As I said, I'm only showing that if I said those things, I would be canceled. I'm not mad at it. You're pointing out something that a lot of people point out. Act, you fat, bro. You got to live with it. Cool. Whatever. I don't want you to be canceled. I'm just trying to show you the hypocrisy. Now, once we get past this whole thing of, you trying to call me a punk or a bati boy. First, I'm Jamaican. You can't style me. No bumbo clock girl can't style me. Never. You see me? Me a real Jamaican. A Jamaican me born. None of them can't style me. So, I'm going to keep it light with you. Stop acting like you some gangster. You're not. You're a fucking wannabe scammer who got on by reading other people's lyrics. And to keep it real, if you want to keep going back and forth at it, hey, listen, I fuck with P, and I know P ain't gonna like this because I'm already going in on Little Baby. It would be a blast to start on y'all. I'm just telling you the truth. So go check Diddy. I know he probably gave you the paternity leave notice that he can't give you no side nigga dick for a bit, and that he just gonna need some time for his actual baby mama, and know your fucking place, okay? Because your place is a child's place. Your place is it's a side chick's place. Don't get mad at me, nigga. I ain't made you no fucking side chick. I actually think you could bag somebody who could really uplift you and make you a queen. But I ain't, listen, you want cars and all these like superficial shit. Deal with the consequences of that shit, nigga. I wanted this lifestyle, so all the bullying and what people might say about me and this and third, I deal with it. Why you want to deal with it? Talking about somebody sitting there, bro. Who Young Miami really thinks she is? You're a babysitter, shorty. Let me tell you this, like, and this is the last time I'm gonna tell you. I'm giving you these bars, and I'm praying for your peace. But trust me, a prayer don't last that long. So please don't take me giving you a light check-in, basically to tell you that stay in a side chick's place. Don't take that I'm either scared of you. Definitely don't take that I won't fucking sit here and annihilate you daily. If you thought I was talking about you, but you see, you start using these cold words, bullying. If you thought I was bullying you, shorty, I will sit here for the next 45 days making sure you cry nightly. Trust me. I'll make it to the point. So we could just move on. I just only refer to you as what you are. There's a bunch of side chicks in the game. Nick Cannon got side chicks too. They won't at me. Don't let that Twitter gas you up, shorty, okay? Sell some fucking records and stop thinking that because Shade Room covers you actually that chick. You don't write a fucking bar. You're not talented. And let me not get into that. But if you do want me to, Big Act is definitely here for you. I'm going to say a prayer for you. And I want this to actually be sent to her, okay? Lord Jesus, as we come to you on this beautiful Monday, we want to pray for the lost women who are lacking in self-esteem. The ones who believe that their self-worth is determined by another man, and even though they're uncomfortable in situations, they still choose to go down these paths. Women who believe that they want to go the route of marriage, yet they preach another story about only finessing men and using men for only their resources. Then they are embarrassed once the man has a kid on them, okay? Some of these women are lost. Some of them are soulless, and some of them have sold their integrity, their pride, even their morals for little and nothing. These women will never be happy without following the words of God. I pray for somebody like Young Miami. Carisha, please accept the words of God. Please learn how to watch a baby. Please learn how to change some diapers. That is only your future at this point. You ain't made a hot song in a long, long time, shorty. But with only God's guidance, he'll teach you how to take that stinky diaper off that baby, crumple it up, discard of it in an economically friendly way, and also make sure that you can continue the entire vision set forth by Brother Love. His name is Brother Love, y'all. God wanted us to spread love, and I will help spread the love by saying, Carisha, please accept this as a token of gratitude and a token of my love to you. The ether is ended. Okay, on to Ben Simmons. It's all freestyle, man. These artists can't fuck with me. I'm sorry to say that. Nigga, I will clown her into oblivion, nigga. She was having, nigga, I will give her 40 minutes a day. Shorty, you over here like about to lose your fucking hair. I will make them edges disappear off your fucking head. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just, like, I live for this. I live for this one. Okay. All right, so we're going to Ben Simmons, his IG. How'd you like that prayer? How'd you like that prayer, Chad? Come on, man. We're still locked in, people. Yo, chat, run up them subs, man. Come on now. Oh, that's Twitch, by the way. Yo, we got like 20,000 people on YouTube. Holy. All right. Salute to Ben Simmons.
This is false accusations.
Let me see it is.
These are not accusations. This is
False accusations.
and
Accusations.
These are not accusations. This is
False accusations.
and
Okay. So I guess he's saying it's false.
Accusations. This is
False accusations.
and
Accusations.
These are not.
Yo, salute to my boy Ben. Yo, Ben, you doing the right thing, my nigga. Yo, Ben, you know why you doing the right thing? I just watched the game the other day on ESPN. Yo, the Nets won without Kyrie, KD, Ben Simmons, and a bunch of other niggas. Nah. You don't want no drama, my nigga. You gotta prove that you that guy, bro. Nah. You don't want no drama right now. Your team winning without you. Next thing they're gonna be like you a distraction. Nah, you good, dog. You said the right thing, bruh. These are false accusations. Don't even point out what you think is false. You know what I mean? Like, we don't even know if he's saying it's false that we don't know if he's saying it's false that that he messed with Meg at all, or he messed with Meg behind Kelsey's back. We don't know what's false. He's just saying false. Move on, bro. They're not gonna listen. Good thing the NBA is still worrying about, you know what I mean, some documentary Kyrie tweeted. They're not about to ask you about this, bro. Somebody says my song's IG. That nigga's a natural hater. Let's see what the fuck my song got going on. I've been roasting this bum ass nigga for a minute too. You know, they'd be like, yo, Ak, you only talk about men. There we go. So once again, DJ Bozo beefing with a woman, another black woman at that. You're the biggest clown ever, sassy ass male, because you're not even a man. Somebody set up a boxing match with me and him so we could beat the brakes off him. My son, I gave you an addy, nigga. I told you I'd be at, nigga. You don't want to pull up there for a good reason. We ain't putting $1 in your pocket. Let me tell you this, the truth. You done scammed, allegedly. All that Black Lives Matter stuff, that's the only reason why you're still relevant. That's why you still be defending it. You want to talk about everybody and in every situation, but what about you talk about the misappropriation of funds by the Black Lives Matter movement and also these organizations that preyed upon black people's, inner concern for social issues having to do with other black people, that they raised millions of dollars, and those funds we heard were misappropriated. They bought houses, they bought expensive vacations. You won't talk about that, my son, because you are a coward. I'm sorry you're sitting here on YouTube probably with a picket sign in your hand. You know how maybe you in Young Miami could be in a picket sign making business. Her sign could says, go Poppy, and your sign could say, yo, give me the Black Lives Matter funds. You're a fucking fraud. I'm sorry to say it. Me and you, like, again, I've told you, you're just a broke bum ass nigga who try to live off my name. And the funny thing is, the only niggas on your page that be agreeing with you is the same bum ass niggas who been agreeing with you from the first time. You don't realize I keep growing as a personality, as an influence in a hip hop community. You keep being my son, the nigga who was never hot enough to officially get on, the nigga who thought he could rap, but in reality, all we remember you for is fucking robbing a cab driver. You are a fucking bum. And until there is another social issue, a social movement that revolves around black people's pain, you're an ambulance chaser. You will never again be relevant. You could sit here, huff and puff, try to get all the attention from whether it's the people like me, Whack 100. You could even try to talk about everybody in the world. But in reality, everybody knows you're just a nigga who holds a fucking picket sign. Okay? Worthless. Too pussy to talk about the real issues. Too pussy to talk about the real guys who are also doing things that you don't like. You call out Ak, you scared to call out Math Hoffa. You call out Ak, you scared to call out Lil Durk. You know why? Them niggas would open hands slap you in your face, run you out of New York, and you would probably be North Dakota somewhere hiding under a rug. Sorry, my son. Once again, I pay you in piss. Go to hell. That's just for the people who think I don't keep the same energy. I gave him some bars too. Give him bars. Everybody bars. Everybody's getting some bars. Okay? Everybody's getting some fucking bars. My son gonna be holding this next. My son sound like he want to be one of Diddy's side niggas. Holy. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Yeah, Chad. You know what I mean? A lot of these niggas, they're jealous of the platform, but at the end of the day, don't get mad at me. I'm just entertaining. It ain't my fault. There's like 25,000 people up here watching me. It ain't my fucking fault. It ain't my fault, my son. My son. I'm gonna give you this one opportunity. I know you're a bum ass, broke ass nigga. I promise you, and this will be held by my live stream. I'm giving you a job, $100,000 for every stream I have. You're gonna be in the back holding a picket sign on your knees. So you're gonna be on your knees right there, and I'm gonna shackle your ass too. We're gonna shackle you to 2 fucking metal poles because I don't want you to get froggy and try something. And you're gonna hold up a fucking sign the entire time. It's gonna be $100,000 a year salary. I got you with that. You're a fucking bum. People like you know what I mean? You the nigga that when I go to other countries, I tell them, yo, listen. Yo, we know you just a bum. Could you just watch my car right here real quick? Like, you stay out the club and just watch my car the whole time, and I'll give you like $20. That's you. Feel me? $100,000 job for you, but you're gonna be holding a sign right here saying "Go Big Act" on your knees. Facts. 100,000. Tell you, I signed a contract too. If you think I'm lying, just call me out on it, and we'll fucking work out a contract. You gotta be on your knees. You gotta be in shackles, okay? And to keep it real, maybe I get a chance to like whip you once in a while. You feel me? Like. You know what I mean? Who knows? We'll see. I'm on some Elon Musk shit. We got to get everybody enlightened. Okay? All right. That was good. Somebody says, watch the Young Jock clip about me. Nah, I ain't got to watch that. Nah, Young Jock was mad because, like, I think I clowned him a little bit because Young Jock, he sent like $1,400 in Zelle. Young Jock. $1,400 in Zelle, and he was like, yo, how could I get it back? He sent $1,800 to a stranger, and I was like, yo, damn, you know how down bad you gotta be to be begging for the nigga to send you the shit back? Like, the nigga had like a whole message thread. Look at this thread. Hi, could you please return the $1,800 I mistakenly sent to your account? Nigga, are you fucking stupid? Like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think my phone number is worth, well, I don't even know how we got Giselle. Well, him knowing now that you're Young Jock, I would have took the L because my phone number is worth more than $1,400 or $1,800 for me. But I don't know what type of time that, Young Jock was on. Before Young Jock started getting perms and doing all this stuff and going on like, reality TV, Young Jock was a nigga who was like on Uber. Y'all don't believe me? I got an immaculate memory. Young Jock, Uber, or some shit like that. Here's the real reason Young Jock was driving for a rideshare company. It is what it is, bro. So I'm not mad. You feel me? He's getting them reality checks. He got to perm his hair. You know what I mean? He got to act like, like his sexuality is in question. Maybe rock dresses. He got to do this. He got to fight hair. He got to do this. I'm sorry. He can't be himself. This is a nigga who used to do the song, Meet Me in the Club, It's Going Down. That's one of my favorite songs as a kid. I'm so sorry that we have now grown up and that he was doing all these things just to make ends meet. Young Jock, I fuck with you. And if you did say something against me, I know Vlad pays for interviews, so I am okay with it. I don't mind because you got to get that Vlad check. Yo, Vlad pays. I'm going to tell y'all this. All y'all interview niggas, Vlad pays. So, like, if, y'all down bad, whatever, I'm open to people saying, Ack, we gonna lie on you a couple times just to get a check, like, shit bad, I've been driving on Uber, like, niggas ain't really, like, I'm driving a bunch of Uber pools and shit, like, shit ain't really getting, the tips ain't working, like, they probably had him going around East Atlanta and shit like that. Nah, give my man a check, and to keep it real, if he says something bad about me, it's Young Jock, bro. We love Young Jock. Come on, man. We love Jock. Come on. Stop playing, man. All right. Yeah, come on, man. I'm not mad at Young Jock. Love Young Jock. Feel me? Meet me in the club. It's going down. Meet me in the mall. It's going down. I love that shit. The fuck? Y'all niggas can't get me to say nothing about Young Jock. But my song, we're going to have him there. Nigga, we might have him as one of the reindeer on Santa Claus' sleigh, nigga. Just getting whipped for no reason. Whipped, nigga. We come from the North Pole with your ass. Pause. Extra pause. That sounded wild, right? It's all good. All right. It's a good time. All right, chat. What else we looking at, man? Come on, we got to get back to the shit, man. I know I just, we just threw a couple of